I bought some electrical stuff today. I bought 10 of the 18 lights that I need for the ceiling. I should have bought 20. They only had 10 in stock, so I ordered, and I screwed up while I was at the store. I only ordered 6 more. And I prepaid, so I just have to wait for them to get in. But these lights, I'll show you them. They're 4-foot, 2-light shop lights, T8 bulbs. So it's got the smaller round bulb. From what I understand, reading around a little bit online and talking to the guys at Lowe's and True Value and that, they said that the T12 bulbs are slowly being phased out because they're not as energy efficient, and they don't put out good enough light. I don't know, but everybody's going to these T8s, so I figured instead of buying a whole slew of T12 fixtures and then having to come back and replace those all in a couple years when I can't buy bulbs, I just go with the T8s. The bulbs aren't a whole lot more, but the fixtures are. They're about $4 to $5 more. The local hardware store here in town ran an ad for general purpose 4-foot 2-bulb lights, T8, for $11.99. And they're plug-in style. When you want to use them, you plug them in either on a switch or just plug them in and out. So there's no pull chain. So I went to Lowe's with the ad, and they had some lights there that I was eyeing because they're black. I'm going to show you. I just like the black, I guess, because it's different. They were asking $15.99 for these, and I got them for $11.99. They're supposed to give me them for $11.99 plus minus 10%, but I didn't get the 10% because these aren't exact what was in the other ad, because the other ad was for white ones. But this is them. You can see they're black. I don't know how well the lighting is in here. They do have a cord. Comes in on the end. They're not pull string. There's nothing on the end there to bring another cord in. So my question right off the bat is, am I going to need to put in 18 single sockets, because I can just buy the single sockets. I'll just put in double sockets for that matter, and then just plug each one of these in, or can I drill a hole in the end of these and daisy chain these, wire them together? And if I can, this is a 3-wire, so it's got the ground. Would I just wire this into my I say so much, I'm sorry guys. Would I wire this just directly into the 12.3 that I'm buying? The 12.3 Romex is what I'll be buying to wire these in. So that's them. They are, I really like the black. I don't know if it, maybe the white would reflect light better. I don't know. But this is what I like. It says, now I'm still trying to learn, and I had an awesome talk from Mr. Porter the other day. I'm going to turn this light on. Let's see here. I'm going to turn the camera here and try to let you guys read this, and hopefully you can. Where it says power, model number, 120 volt 60 hertz 2 by 32 watts. That's just a scratch there at 0.85 amps. Let's see, what's the other sticker say? Use only T8 32 watt lamps. Caution risk of fire. And that's the only sticker other than the manufacturer sticker, the date code, so that I would say is November of 2012 when it was made. There's a grounding screw on the top. They're made by, I can turn this back around now. Oh, I can turn that light out. There we go. They're made by made in China. Let's see. I'm just trying to find some information that'll help you guys when I'm asking the electrical questions, like putting them together. How many? I want to run 6 of them in a row, so I want 3 rows of 6. And how many can I have together for the breaker for the amp style? You know, the breaker in the box. I'm going to run 3 separate. Well, I guess I don't have to run 3 separate circuits, but I want them to be controlled. I want each bank of lights to be controlled by an individual light switch, which I can daisy chain the light switches. I'm sure. If I'm wrong, let me know, please. It says, let's see here, residential grade, black. I was showing you that one, and I'm looking at it backwards in the camera, so I'm not too sure. And then I really think that that's all that. This says, warning, this light fixture contains lead, a chemical known to cause cancer, birth defects. Important safety instruction, this fixture is provided with a ground 3 conductor cord. The fixture should always be installed using this cord and connected to a proper installed grounded outlet. This will avoid potential electric shock and ensure reliability. So what I'm getting at is, well, sorry for having that pointed down at my chest. How many can I run? Can I put together on a single breaker? Or would it be easier to run them each in a bank? Love you, buddy. Run them, you know, each 6 in their own circuit, which is absolutely fine with me. And after reading this, I'm thinking that installing light socket, or power outlets up on the in the roof would probably be the best, one for each light, and then that would actually give me an extra plug up on the ceiling if I needed it. First of all, it'd give me 18 extra outlets on the ceiling. But if one of them took a shit, I could just unplug it, take it down, and go get a new one. So I'm kind of answering my own question. I am running my shop with all 20 amp power outlets. I'm not wavering, that's what I've been told to do. I'm also running the shop on all 20 amp light switches, not wavering, that's what I was told to do. I do have to order those, but let me grab my other box of goodies. Now, I'm gonna have just over 20 outlets in the shop. I'm gonna show you what I've got here. Hopefully it kind of makes sense. It does to me because I drew it. this is the back wall of my shop. 460 inches. Alright, these outlets, my first outlet is going to be 40.5 inches off the corner and land there. Then every 63 inches there will be another outlet across the whole back of the shop, and the other end will come in 40.5 inches also. So roughly that's evenly spaced. So across the 40-foot wall I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 outlets. Now that's minus a 220 that I want to put dead center, and if I put 3 or 4 more lights across directly over the bench hung down lower, I'll have another set of outlets up there. So what I was thinking is I didn't need to run double boxes. Now some of you might cringe your teeth to that, and if it's that big a deal, let me know. But I figured I got the boxes, I got the metal covers. I don't have the outlets because they don't carry 20 amp in stock at Lowe's, so I have to order them. I bought 25 boxes. That'll give me my 19 outlets that I'm going to run in the shop, and my 6 light switches. And I could have bought a box that held 3, but that box was like $7, and these are like 65 cents a piece. So that's why I'm doing them separate. And same with the light switch covers. It may be a little bit more work to run it box to box, but these the boxes were $1 something a piece, and these were 64 cents a piece, where the 3 light switch plate was $7 and the box was like $5 or $6. So I'm saving money. But so I bought all the boxes and the light plates and the outlets. It just made sense to me if I'm gonna have, you know, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 switches across my back wall, that I only needed single switch boxes. But if I'm wrong, let me know, and if it's like truly something I need to fix, and there's a reason why, and explain to me, and I'm not trying to sound arrogant when I said explain to me, but explain to me so I understand, then I will do that. Or maybe I'll add, you know, Greg has an outlet, now I don't remember, but he has one special outlet along his dead center on his bench that's just a bit higher amperage for other stuff. So maybe I'll run 2 or 3 even higher amperage outlets. Like I said, I'm running all 20 amp outlets. Greg, you told me to protect each bank of outlets with a GFI for the very first run. I figured I would run, let's see, one, I'll tell you real quick. I didn't write it down, sorry, but I can count. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to run 5 outlets per breaker. That'll give me 1 GFI and then 4 breakers behind it. I bought, and I hope I bought the right stuff, guys. There's lots there's a lot of things to look at when you're starting from scratch and not just adding them in the house. But I bought the ones that you told me to make sure the yellow tape was on there. And the plugs. So I'm not going to use the push-in. I will not use the push-in. I will use the screws like I've been told to use. And when you buy them in the singles, you get the faceplate cover, but I think I'll buy metal faceplates for them anyway. This single one was 20 bucks right at, and the pack of 3 that I bought was 47, and what I liked about them is if you look real close where you plug in, there's those things push out of the way when you push them in. That's what's on my pole outside, and I like that. It's a little harder to get the cord in, but it keeps the dirt and dust out. I like that. These are 20 amp. Where does it say? These are, and again, I hope they're the right things, and please God, let them be the right things. They are, and I'm gonna just let you read it, but I have to fix the box. 20 amp. You can see there, 2 pole, 3 wire. So hopefully these are and these have the yellow tape also, so hopefully I can run these at the beginning of each run like you told me to. And if I have to put outlets up on the ceiling, which won't be no big deal, I'll have to buy another pack of 3 of these. These were 50 bucks, $47.99. And when you buy them in the pack of 3, you don't get any covers, but when you buy them singly, you get the cover. I don't know. So I got those. That, like I said, they're both, and I'll let you see what the writing on the single one says here. Let me find where it's written in English. It is a different model number because sorry, I'm shaking. So hopefully that's what I needed, guys. Greg, hopefully. It says yeah, it says power will only be delivered to the GFI receptacles and any downstream receptacles when wired properly through the line side terminals. So I think I did the right one, like I said, but I'm not sure because they're 20 amp, 125 volt. I think I got the right ones. Then I wanted to get the, I'll show you. I wanted to get, hopefully this video is not getting too long, the light switches, or the plugs that I'm going to order are those right there. They come in a 10 pack, and it's $53 for 10 of them, or for 2 packs, excuse me, 26.89 a piece, 53 with and change with for 2 10 packs. And those are the light switches I'm looking to order. So hopefully those are the right ones. I won't order them until I hear back to make sure that those are, I believe, and I was listening to your video, 3-way was so I can run them from 2 locations. And I'm going to order a box of those. 8 come in a box, which will give me 2 extras so I can wire up my bench lights. That'd be pretty cool. And that'll cost, those are like $5.48. I have to order my, well, they got the wire, but I wanted to get all the accessories first, because I can always start putting up all the metal and all the boxes and that, and then pull the wire. But I'm gonna need, I figured it out, I think just for the outlets I'm gonna be right around 300 feet, just over. So they got 250 feet of it, and it is cheaper, Greg, for me to order it for what I found online, to order the Romex, and that's 126 bucks. The conduit, they don't have enough, so I'm gonna have to order it. They had 4 sticks. I need and this is more than what I think, but I know I'll use it. I'm gonna need at least 305 feet of wire just for the outlets around the walls. That doesn't include the lights. And I'm gonna need 20 sticks of 10.5-inch conduit, and yeah, that's like 2,000 feet of conduit. But I'm sure I'll use it all after I go up and around all my doors and everything. So I need that, and I wanted to buy these little hooks that kind of got cut off, but it only screws on one side, then it loops over and just holds the conduit, so it doesn't have 2 screws. And that's what I wanted. They have those in packs of 100, but they don't stock it in the store, so I'll have to order those also, and that'll cost me like $7.60. And you can see here's that 3-way gang box that I was talking about. Just for 2 of them was 20 bucks, so it was much cheaper to buy 6 of these for 97 cents a piece, and it was $10 for 2 of the light. So the light covers were $5 a piece, so that was 30 bucks, and I did it for under $9, under $9. But anyway, that's what I bought today. Oh, and I bought a box of 50 1/2-inch screw connectors, and hopefully these say they're 1/2-inch receptacle holes here, or the punch outs, so I'm hoping that's the right ones. You know, put that in, screw it down tight, and then run my conduit into this end, and then screw the screw down tight. So I bought a box of 50 to get started. They're like 11 bucks. And I bought some more cutting discs. I used 2. I did trim some of the, where my sidewalls poked up above the end wall there. I did trim all those off on one side, and I have to trim the other side. I have 3 more blades, but I figured having a few extra was better than not having enough. So that's where I'm at with the electrical. I was real happy with these lights, but let me know. I think it's going to be easiest to just put in outlets up on the ceiling to plug each set of lights into. Easy for when I have to replace one because it shits the bed or something, or have to take it down and replace a ballast instead of having them all chained together with conduit. And I didn't think about that until I was on camera. And if I'm thinking right, agree with me. So I'm gonna purchase the panel, and I'm gonna get a 100 amp panel with as many openings as I can. They've got the value packs, and I think that they've got a 200 amp panel there that I'm sure I could just put a 100 amp fuse in, main breaker, but it comes with like 15 different breakers, and Greg told me what to do with those. So I will do that. I'll probably buy that panel because actually it's cheaper. Now I need to make sure it's the Square D. Now is the Square D is not the brand, I don't think. I think it's, you said the style of breaker, so I need to check on that. But that's where I'm at. Hopefully everything seems right. You know, some of you guys have much more experience at this than I do. It's not rocket science, but I'm slowly getting there. And if you really think I need more outlets, let me know. I'll have 5 outlets on the side of on my end walls. Each end wall will have 5 outlets. And my front wall, where my garage door, will have 4 outlets, and that's what it looks like. I know it's not drawn exactly, but where the circles are where the outlets are, and the numbers right below, like that one's got a number 1. That's going to be off the first circuit, and that's going to be off the 4th circuit or breaker, you know, circuit. I need to make sure I'm calling it all right. And so just for the lights, like I said, I'll have 4 circuits. And then I was looking for the light switch, like you mentioned, for me to look at, Mr. Porter, and for when I come in and out of the shop. I can't find one in a 20 amp. If you know where I should look to find one, let me know so I can get that ordered. And if everything goes right, I'm going to get this video up as soon as I'm done, but if everything goes right, and the weather straightens up, it rained this evening, the helper that I have that's supposed to be helping me do the roof is not helping, so I lined up a couple other people, a guy that works for my wife and my nephew. And if it's dry and not raining or windy tomorrow, Preston has a basketball tournament first thing in the morning, but after that I am attacking the roof with help. I will be the guy on the ground handing sheets up. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for watching. Please let me know if I'm doing things right, if it looks right, and I will talk at you later. Oh, last thing, I'll PM you, well no, I'll ask you real quick. Greg, on your light switch that controls your compressor, I know it's in your video and I can go back. I can't remember if you said what size that light switch was, and what size do I need? My 220 outlet, should I just go with a 50 amp, or should I be like a 30 or 40? 50 just to be safe, that anything I plug in will be good. I don't know. So if you could answer that, that'd be great. Anybody could answer that, that would be great. Thanks for all the help on the electrical questions, and talk to you guys later.